Ever feel tired all the time? Notice swelling in the ankles? Or see changes in how often nature calls? These could be whispers from the kidneys saying they need some love. Today, we're diving into 5 amazing foods that can actually help those hard-working kidneys feel better. Welcome back to Health Bloom, where we talk about health in ways that actually make sense for real life. This episode is special because we're tackling something many folks over 40 start worrying about: creatinine levels and something called GFR. Don't worry, we'll explain everything in plain English. Before we jump in, if this kind of practical health information sounds helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and definitely subscribe so these conversations keep showing up when needed most. All right, let's get into it and talk about how food can be some powerful medicine for the kidneys. So, first things first, what exactly is creatinine? Think of it as the exhaust from muscle engines. Every time muscles work, they produce this waste product called creatinine. Healthy kidneys filter it out like a good air purifier cleans a room. When kidneys struggle, creatinine builds up.
GFR stands for glomerular filtration rate, which is basically a report card for kidney function. A higher GFR means kidneys are doing their job well, filtering blood efficiently. Lower numbers suggest the kidneys might be getting tired and need support. That's where smart food choices come into the picture. Now, here's something really important to understand right from the start. No single food is going to magically fix kidney problems or reverse years of damage from conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. That's not how kidneys work, and anyone promising miracle cures is not being honest with everyone. However, research does show that certain foods, when eaten regularly as part of an overall healthy pattern, can help support kidney function and may help manage creatinine levels better. Think of it like maintaining a car. Regular oil changes won't fix a cracked engine, but they sure help everything run smoother. The American Kidney Fund and numerous kidney specialists have made this clear. There's no superfood that single-handedly cures kidney disease. But adopting a kidney-friendly eating pattern that includes specific helpful foods while avoiding problematic ones, that can make a real difference over time.
So, with realistic expectations set, let's talk about 5 natural foods that research suggests can be particularly beneficial for kidney health. These aren't exotic items from faraway lands. They're foods available at any regular grocery store, which makes this advice actually doable for everyday life. Food number 1, cabbage, the humble kidney protector. Cabbage might not seem glamorous, but this affordable vegetable packs serious benefits for kidney health. Studies show that cabbage contains powerful antioxidants and sulfur compounds that may actually help improve kidney function. Plus, it's naturally low in potassium, which matters a lot for kidney patients. Why does low potassium matter? When kidneys aren't working properly, potassium can build up in the blood and cause dangerous heart rhythm problems. Cabbage gives nutrients without that potassium overload. It's also loaded with fiber, which helps the digestive system move waste products and toxins out efficiently. The fiber connection is actually fascinating. Research published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that people who consumed foods with added fiber saw their creatinine levels decrease by over 10%. The fiber seems to bind certain waste products in the gut, reducing what the kidneys have to filter.
Cabbage fits perfectly into this fiber strategy. A half-cup serving of cooked cabbage contains only about 60 milligrams of potassium and 9 milligrams of phosphorus. For comparison, that's incredibly kidney-friendly. It also has vitamins A and B, plus alkaline compounds that help purify the blood before it reaches the kidneys. The beauty of cabbage is its versatility. It can be eaten raw in coleslaw, added to soups and stews, stir-fried with a little garlic, or even stuffed and baked. Some folks ferment it into sauerkraut, which adds beneficial probiotics. There are so many ways to enjoy it without getting bored. For anyone managing kidney health, swapping high-potassium greens like spinach for cabbage makes tremendous sense. 1 cup of cooked spinach has over 500 milligrams of potassium. The same amount of cabbage? Less than 75 milligrams. That's a huge difference for the kidneys. Food number 2, cauliflower, the nutrient powerhouse. Right alongside cabbage, cauliflower deserves major recognition for kidney support. This cruciferous vegetable is packed with vitamin C, folate, and fiber. But what makes it special for kidneys are compounds called indoles, glucosinolates, and thiocyanate that help the liver neutralize toxins.
Why talk about the liver in a kidney conversation? Because these organs work as a team. When the liver handles toxins efficiently, it lightens the load on the kidneys. Cauliflower essentially helps both organs function better together, creating less overall waste that needs filtering. Like cabbage, cauliflower is wonderfully low in potassium. A half cup of boiled cauliflower contains about 88 milligrams of potassium and just 20 milligrams of phosphorus. These low numbers mean people with kidney concerns can eat it freely without worry, unlike many other vegetables. Cauliflower has become incredibly popular in recent years with all the creative ways to use it. It can be mashed as a lower potassium alternative to regular potatoes. It can be riced and used like rice or couscous. It can be roasted until golden and delicious, or even transformed into pizza crust. For folks watching their kidney health, cauliflower offers a way to add variety and volume to meals without the mineral overload. Season it with turmeric, curry powder, pepper, or herbs instead of salt. The spices add flavor while keeping sodium low, which is another crucial factor for kidney health. One practical tip: pair cauliflower with other kidney-friendly foods like garlic, onions, or red bell peppers. This creates meals that are not only good for the kidneys, but also satisfying and full of flavor. Eating for health doesn't have to mean eating boring food. Food number 3, cucumber, the hydration hero. Cucumbers might seem too simple to be powerful, but they're actually remarkable for kidney health. With incredibly high water content, cucumbers help maintain hydration, which is essential for helping kidneys flush out waste products effectively. They're like nature's water bottle with added benefits. Research specifically examining cucumber consumption found something interesting. A study tracked healthy individuals who ate 400 grams of cucumber daily for 21 days. While creatinine levels didn't change dramatically, the cucumbers showed clear blood sugar lowering effects with no harmful impact on kidneys whatsoever. What makes cucumbers particularly kidney-friendly is their extremely low levels of potassium and phosphorus. A half cup of cucumber contains only about 81 milligrams of potassium. Compare that to a banana with over 400 milligrams, and it's easy to see why cucumbers are safer choices. Beyond the minerals, cucumbers contain antioxidants and have natural anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation plays a role in many kidney problems, so eating anti-inflammatory foods regularly can help support overall kidney function. The antioxidants help protect kidney cells from oxidative stress and damage. The hydrating aspect of cucumbers can't be overstated. Many people don't drink enough water, which can actually make creatinine levels appear higher than they really are. Dehydration concentrates everything in the blood. Eating water-rich foods like cucumber helps maintain proper hydration without having to drink gallons. Cucumbers are incredibly easy to incorporate into daily eating. Slice them into salads, make cucumber water for extra flavor in drinks, create a classic cucumber and vinegar salad, or just munch on them raw with a little lemon juice. They're refreshing, especially in warm weather. One classic preparation that's both kidney-friendly and delicious is cucumber salad with vinegar, a touch of sweetener, and fresh dill. It stores well in the refrigerator for several days, making it perfect for meal prep. It's tangy, slightly sweet, and incredibly refreshing as a side dish or snack.
Food number 4. Garlic, the medicinal bulb. Garlic has been used medicinally for thousands of years, and modern science confirms its benefits for kidney health. This aromatic bulb helps reduce inflammation in kidney tissues, lowers cholesterol, and reduces plaque buildup in blood vessels. Better blood flow means better kidney function overall. For people managing kidney disease, garlic offers a brilliant solution to a common problem: how to add flavor without salt. Salt raises blood pressure, which damages kidneys over time. Garlic powder makes an excellent substitute for garlic salt, providing robust flavor without the sodium overload. From a mineral perspective, garlic is remarkably kidney-friendly. 1 clove contains only 1 milligram of sodium, 12 milligrams of potassium, and 4 milligrams of phosphorus. These tiny amounts mean garlic can be used generously to flavor foods without causing any mineral imbalance concerns. The anti-inflammatory properties of garlic are well documented in research. Inflammation is a major factor in kidney disease progression. By regularly consuming garlic, there's potential to reduce chronic inflammation, which may help slow the decline in kidney function over time. Every little bit helps. Garlic also supports cardiovascular health, which directly impacts kidney health. The kidneys and heart work closely together. High blood pressure damages both organs. Garlic has been shown to help lower blood pressure naturally, creating a protective effect for both the heart and kidneys simultaneously. Fresh garlic is wonderful, but don't overlook garlic powder or minced garlic from a jar for convenience. The key is using it regularly in cooking. Add it to vegetables, soups, stir-fries, marinades, or roasted dishes. Some people even enjoy roasted whole garlic cloves spread on bread. A practical approach is to always have garlic on hand and make it a habit to include it in at least one meal daily. Over time, these small, consistent habits add up to significant benefits. It's not about perfection, but about making better choices more often than not. Food number 5. Apples, the crunchy kidney friend. There's truth to the old saying about apples keeping doctors away. These crispy fruits are packed with pectin, a soluble fiber that helps lower cholesterol and glucose levels. For people managing diabetes alongside kidney concerns, this dual benefit is particularly valuable, since diabetes often contributes to kidney damage.
Apples are rich in antioxidants, which fight free radicals and reduce oxidative stress throughout the body, including in the kidneys. The vitamin C content supports immune function and overall health. Plus, apples are relatively low in potassium compared to many other fruits, making them safer for kidney patients. One medium apple contains about 159 milligrams of potassium. Compare this to a medium orange with 237 milligrams or a banana with over 400 milligrams. For someone needing to watch potassium intake, apples become a go-to fruit that's both safe and nutritious. The fiber in apples also supports digestive health and helps the body eliminate waste products more efficiently. This takes some burden off the kidneys. When the digestive system is working well and removing waste through the bowels, there's less for the kidneys to filter from the blood. Studies have linked regular apple consumption with reduced risk of heart disease and certain cancers. Since heart disease and kidney disease often go hand in hand, protecting one organ often protects the other. Apples contribute to this protective effect through multiple mechanisms working together.
The versatility of apples makes them easy to include in daily eating. Eat them fresh and crunchy as a snack, slice them into salads, bake them with cinnamon for a healthy dessert, cook them into unsweetened applesauce, or drink them as pure apple juice without added sugars. For people with kidney disease who also have diabetes, apples provide a way to satisfy sweet cravings while managing blood sugar. They release energy slowly rather than spiking blood sugar quickly. This steady energy is better for both diabetes management and overall kidney health long term. Bringing it all together, the bigger picture. These 5 foods work best as part of an overall kidney-friendly eating pattern rather than as isolated magic bullets. The pattern matters more than any single food. A diet rich in fiber, low in sodium, with controlled protein and plenty of hydration creates the best environment for kidneys. Research consistently shows that fiber intake makes a difference. In one study, participants who increased fiber from about 2 grams daily to 23 grams daily saw measurable improvements in creatinine levels and estimated GFR within just 4 to 6 weeks. That's a significant change in a short time.
The fiber comes from vegetables like cabbage and cauliflower, from fruits like apples, and from whole grains and legumes. It's not about one food, but about eating a variety of fiber-rich foods throughout the day. This variety ensures different types of fiber and different beneficial compounds working together. Beyond these 5 foods, other kidney-friendly choices include red bell peppers, onions, berries, and certain fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Building meals around combinations of these foods creates eating patterns that naturally support kidney function while still being delicious and satisfying. On the flip side, certain foods should be limited or avoided depending on kidney function. High potassium foods like bananas, oranges, tomatoes, potatoes, and avocados may need restriction. High phosphorus foods like dairy products and processed foods often require limiting. Working with healthcare providers helps determine individual needs. Protein deserves special mention. While protein is essential, too much creates more work for struggling kidneys. Creatinine itself comes from muscle metabolism of protein. Reducing portions of red meat, poultry, and fish, and perhaps incorporating more plant-based proteins can help manage creatinine levels naturally. Hydration remains crucial but needs individualization. For people with normal kidney function, drinking plenty of water helps kidneys flush waste. But for those with advanced kidney disease or on dialysis, fluid intake might need careful monitoring. This is where working with healthcare providers becomes absolutely essential. Beyond food, lifestyle factors that matter. Managing creatinine and supporting GFR goes beyond what's on the plate. Physical activity plays an important role. Regular, moderate exercise improves blood flow, helps control blood pressure and blood sugar, and supports overall kidney function. Even daily walking makes a difference. However, intense exercise can temporarily raise creatinine levels because it breaks down more muscle tissue. For someone monitoring creatinine closely, this is worth knowing. Moderate, consistent activity is generally better than occasional intense workouts. Finding sustainable movement that can be maintained long-term matters most. Sleep quality affects kidney health too. The body repairs and regenerates during sleep. Kidneys have their own daily rhythms.
Getting consistent, quality sleep of about 7 to 8 hours nightly supports the body's natural healing processes and helps kidneys function optimally. It's foundational.
Stress management also deserves attention. Chronic stress raises blood pressure and promotes inflammation, both of which harm kidneys over time. Finding ways to manage stress through deep breathing, meditation, time in nature, hobbies, or social connections supports overall health, including kidney health. Smoking must be addressed directly. Smoking reduces blood flow to the kidneys, raises blood pressure, and accelerates kidney disease progression. For anyone serious about protecting kidney function, quitting smoking is non-negotiable. The benefits begin almost immediately and continue to accumulate over time. Alcohol consumption also impacts kidneys. While moderate intake might be okay for some, excessive alcohol impairs kidney function, raises blood pressure, and can interact with medications. For those with existing kidney concerns, limiting alcohol or avoiding it completely is often the wisest choice. Certain medications can affect kidney function too. Over-the-counter pain relievers like ibuprofen and naproxen, when used frequently, can damage kidneys over time. Always discuss medication use with healthcare providers, especially when managing kidney concerns. Sometimes alternatives exist that are safer for the kidneys. Working with healthcare providers. Everything discussed today should be implemented in partnership with healthcare providers. Kidney disease is complex and individual. What works for one person might not be appropriate for another based on stage of kidney disease, other health conditions, medications, and personal factors. Regular monitoring through blood tests helps track creatinine levels, estimated GFR, and other important markers. These numbers guide dietary and lifestyle recommendations. They show whether the changes being made are helping, staying stable, or whether adjustments are needed. Data empowers better decisions. A registered dietitian who specializes in kidney disease can be incredibly valuable. They can create personalized meal plans that account for individual preferences, cultural foods, budget, and specific kidney function levels. This personalized guidance often makes the difference between theoretical advice and practical implementation. Some people benefit from programs offered through kidney foundations and patient support groups. These programs provide education, recipes, cooking classes, and emotional support. Connecting with others facing similar challenges reduces feelings of isolation and provides practical tips that really work in daily life. For those with diabetes or high blood pressure alongside kidney concerns, managing these conditions becomes paramount. Keeping blood sugar and blood pressure well controlled can slow or even halt the progression of kidney disease. These fundamental controls often matter more than any specific food choice. The journey with kidney health is usually long-term rather than a quick fix. Consistency over time creates results. Small improvements maintained over months and years accumulate into meaningful benefits. It's not about being perfect every single day, but about making better choices more often than not. Realistic expectations and hope. It's important to be honest about what food can and cannot do. Food cannot reverse severe kidney damage or replace medical treatment. Dialysis or transplant may become necessary for some people, regardless of dietary efforts. Food is one tool among many, not a cure-all solution. However, food absolutely can support kidney function, help manage symptoms, slow disease progression, and improve quality of life. These outcomes are valuable and worth pursuing. Even small improvements in creatinine levels or stabilization of GFR can delay the need for more intensive interventions. Some people do see improvements in GFR with proper management of underlying conditions and dietary changes. Younger people, those in earlier stages of kidney disease, and those without hereditary factors may have better chances of improvement. But even stabilization rather than decline represents success. The goal isn't perfection, but progress. Adding 1 or 2 kidney-friendly foods this week, cutting back on salt next week, increasing water intake the following week, these gradual changes are sustainable. Trying to overhaul everything overnight usually leads to feeling overwhelmed and giving up. Celebrating small victories matters. Maybe creatinine dropped a few points, or blood pressure improved, or energy levels increased. These wins deserve recognition. They show the body responding positively to the care being given. They build motivation to continue making beneficial choices. So there we have it. 5 natural, affordable foods that research suggests can support kidney health and help manage creatinine levels. Cabbage, cauliflower, cucumber, garlic, and apples aren't exotic or expensive. They're accessible foods that fit into regular grocery shopping and everyday cooking. The key takeaway is that no single food works miracles, but patterns of eating that include these kidney-friendly foods while limiting problematic ones can make a real difference over time. Combine smart food choices with good hydration, regular movement, quality sleep, and medical care for the best outcomes. Remember, this information is educational and meant to complement medical advice, not replace it. Always work with healthcare providers to create a plan that's right for individual circumstances. Every person's kidney situation is unique and deserves personalized attention and care. If this conversation was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Health Bloom for more practical health discussions. Drop a comment below sharing which of these 5 foods is already part of regular eating or which one seems most doable to add. And if someone in the circle of family or friends is dealing with kidney concerns, share this episode with them. Knowledge shared is care shared. Together, we can support each other in making choices that protect and nourish these vital organs. Thanks for spending this time together learning about kidney health. Until next time, take good care of those amazing kidneys. They work hard every single day, and they deserve all the support they can get. See everyone in the next episode of Health Bloom.